Today's lunch looks good. Saying that to myself is sad. I'm Taichi Tanabe. I love making and eating food. My hobbies are cooking and eating out. I'm too passionate about food. People usually get a little freaked out when I talk. I put sukiyaki sauce in these eggs. A lot of brands make this sauce, but my favorite is this one. Oh.
That's cool. Wow.
I failed to make friends at this high school, too.
The new product looks good.
Showa-san's so cute! This is Runa Showa. Her father owns Jerk Toiletries, so she's rich. I had no friends and never talked to girls, so I've never spoken to her. But I was happy watching her smile from afar. She's rich, but she's not arrogant. She always has friends around her and she must be nice. I heard a lot of guys told her they like her, and I want to someday too. Would it be weird if I told her I liked her? If only I were good looking. Time passed as I remained frustrated. Runa Showa, I've always liked you. Please go out with me. Graduation day. I finally decided to tell her, expecting nothing to come of it. We were going to different colleges, so I figured this was my only chance.
What? Gross. I really can't.
What? What I heard was so different from the Showa-san I had imagined.
I noticed you looking my way and thought it was weird. The way you talk about food creeps me out. Expensive food is fine, but I'd never go out with an otaku that likes poor people food.
If I had any friends, I might have found out about her terrible personality. But I don't have friends. I had to go through this pain to know the truth about her. Time passed. I was 24. Due to the trauma from high school, I had lost my passion for food. I went through college listlessly. I had a hard time finding a job. In the end, I ended up getting hired by some frozen food manufacturer that I randomly applied for. I wanted to avoid food-related jobs because of my trauma, but I couldn't be unemployed. Now I work in product development at Hanamaru Frozen Foods.
Tanabe, this proposal is too boring. Do it over now. I know you're doing your research, but you know that's not enough. Next time, bring something that you know will sell.
Yes, ma'am. This beautiful woman is Chizuru Rukawa. She was extra tough when it came to work. With her cool stare and cool tone, she was known as the Demon Chief.
If you're struggling, talk to someone. I know you can do it. I only give you work that I believe you can do.
She talked like she expected things from me, but can I really propose what I want? After Showa-san hurt me, I couldn't tell if my thoughts and feelings about food were right. But I knew I had to change, so I was frazzled. A few days later, I was called out by Chizuru. We were at an izakaya. Yikes, what is it? Is she gonna yell at me?
Tanabe, I'll be direct. What are you afraid of?
What?
I still remember. When I talked to you in your interview.
I vaguely remembered a beautiful person interviewing me. So that was her!
I felt like you not only loved Hanamaru's products, but cooking and food. You were so different.
I was desperate to find a job then. I remember pulling out all my knowledge from high school and getting passionate. Oh, I was desperate to get a job.
Idiot. I think I can tell whether that's the truth or not. The Tanabe at that interview is the real you. But now, it's like you're lost.
Lost! It was exactly how I felt. I gulped. She sees through everything. This is kinda dark, but can you hear me out? I have trauma from high school. I spared the details, but I told her about how I was alone and how I got rejected by Showa-san. Since I entered college, my passion for food has gone away. I know that that's not good considering I work for a food manufacturer, but I can't change.
Don't let that terrible woman's words control you and change right now. What's important is what you want to do. Follow your heart for now. Your passion for food is sure to be an asset for Hanamaru. And an asset for you too. The passion you have for food and cooking, you can go all out here. You're not so stupid that you can't understand that that's a great thing, right?
After saying that, Chizuru got a faraway look in her eyes.
My family wasn't that interested in food. So, they were opposed to me entering a food manufacturing company, but they were confused. My family has no clue what I'm talking about when it comes to food, but I don't regret this job. I won't say we're on the same boat, but I'll say this as someone who did what she wanted to do. If you give up on your dreams because of other people, you'll only have regrets.
Her words were as measured and calm as always. That's how I knew she was being honest. Thank you. I felt that she cared even though her words were tough. I felt like I could see the path I should take when she told me these things to my face. As I was talking to Chizuru, Showa-san was at a fancy restaurant with a man.
You always take care of me, and now you're buying me a meal.
I just wanted to take you out for a meal. I appreciate you going out with me like this.
Swan Hotel is my daddy's company's big client. I have to be in your good graces. And if I could just marry the heir to the throne.
Showa-san seemed to have ulterior motives and was lying to this man. But he didn't seem to notice.
I'm happy. Can I call you Tsukasa-san?
Of course! I'll call you Runa-san then! A few months later, I submitted a proposal for frozen bentos to Chizuru. Unlike before, I could say that this was something that I fully used my knowledge and experience for. She seemed to understand from my expression, full of confidence. She smiled as she accepted it.
It fits the trends and the demand, and it's full of your unique ideas. It uses unique ingredients, but it looks good and it's well balanced. Nice! You're finally opening up.
Thank you! Actually, I've researched food pairing theories and taste combinations before. I got into cooking with all kinds of food combinations. That experience helped me. Personally, I recommend the bacon and heavy cream carbonara. Real carbonara doesn't use heavy cream apparently, but I didn't realize Chizuru was taken aback and kept talking. My one-man show continued for a while. The demon chief laughed? She held her stomach and laughed. Now I was taken aback.
I think this frozen bento will work out. Your heart is in it. We're gonna practice our presentation and get it approved in the next meeting.
Okay. Some more time passed and I was 26. In that time, I got my passion for food back. I supported my team and Chizuru and slowly built up my skills. I hope she comes soon. Chizuru invited me out for drinks for the first time in a while. She had to talk to the section chief, so I was here first.
Being with Tsukasa-san makes me so happy.
Me too, Runa. I'm excited for our newlywed life together. I overheard a conversation at the entrance and turned to look. Wait, Showa-san? Showa-san seemed just as surprised, but she quickly put on a smile and talked to me.
Wait, Tanabe-kun? I haven't seen you since high school graduation. How are you?
You know him?
Yeah, my classmate in high school.
She acted like what happened at graduation didn't happen. I was unable to respond. Oh, sorry. It's from work, so I'll go take this. The man left. I turned my face down out of awkwardness.
What's with that reaction? What if he thinks that something happened between us? You really can't read a room.
Showa-san's attitude changed as soon as he left. I was in shock at how quickly the change happened.
Do you still like me? Sorry, I'm engaged to that man.
Hmm?
You know Swan Hotels, the big hotel group? He's the heir. A beautiful, rich heiress like me has to be with someone like that. That means a poor food nerd like you wasn't a match from the start. Know your place and give up on me.
Why did I like this girl in high school? I know I had no experience with girls, but I really had no taste. I was annoyed with my past self. I was about to respond to Showa-san when...
Huh? Is this the girl that rejected you? You like mean pick-me girls?
Chizuru arrived at the bar and snorted at Showa-san.
Huh? Who the hell are you? Oh, sorry. I'm Tanabe's superior, Chizuru Rukawa. My subordinate was being bothered by a weird woman, so I had to come in. What?
She ignored Showa-san, who was shaking with anger.
So, you like this type? You want me to tell you this proposal doesn't match someone like me? Or, your proposal is the best in the office, so know your place.
No, don't make me out to be some kind of masochist. I didn't know if she was being serious or not. Either way, I felt lighter. If I knew she was like this, I would never have liked her. I can't believe myself for not being able to see it. I'd never talked to her really. I guess she just seemed like a nice girl. She called herself beautiful, but next to Chizuru, she seemed less beautiful. The thought crossed my mind, but I held it in. Showa-san was infuriated by what I said.
How dare you! And you! Just because you're a little pretty, don't get cocky. Who do you think I am? I'm the heiress of jerk toiletries and the next first lady of Swan Hotels. I don't know where you two work, but I'm sure it's nothing. I'm above you. Know your place.
So, that's who you really are.
What? Tsukasa-san? This is...
Her fiancé had returned. I guess he had seen what happened. Showa-san was trying to figure out how to cover it up. Her fiancé continued. Chizuru-san's workplace may not be the biggest company. But she's the heiress to Love Koi items. Our fathers are friends, so I know her.
No way! Love Koi Items is a major home improvement store that works with Daddy's company.
Chizuru's father was the head of a big company. And her family was not interested in food. She lived a crazy life before she started living alone.
My big brother is going to take over the company, so it's not my business. If you change your tone because I'm some heiress, I'll be speechless. But I guess I should tell my father about this. That jerk toiletry heiress is going around smearing dirt on the company name. What? Please don't!
Showa-san was desperate, but Chizuru ignored her.
Also, our company is not big. But Tanabe's proposals are really something. The Hanamaru Frozen Bento series? That was his idea.
The frozen bento proposal that I had submitted 2 years ago went through at the meeting. Thanks to the help of the employees, it became a hit product. You always made fun of me, but I succeeded because I was a food nerd. I had passion for food, so I felt strongly about making a good product. Have you accomplished anything in your 26 years of life? You said all that to me, so you're not going to tell me that you're just riding on your parents' coattails, right?
Shut up! Just because you're doing your job well doesn't change the fact that you're just some employee. Don't come at me when you're just some guy.
Stop it! CEO or employee, it just means your role in the company is different. A company can't exist without them. If you can't recognize that, you shouldn't be at the top. I've always been taught that, so our values don't align. I don't think I can be with you. This engagement is off.
What? Then, I have to tell my father everything that happened today. I'll ask him if there's a girl that's good for Tsukasa. Wait, you're gonna tell him about me? Daddy will get mad at me! You're an adult. Clean up your own messes.
After that, we all left her there. Later, her father found out that Showa-san's engagement was called off and about her scuffle with Chizuru. She was kicked out of the house for causing trouble to Swan Hotels and Love Koi items. Yow! Look what you've done! She found a job, but her selfish attitude caused her to get fired during her trial period. Now, she lives a life vastly different from her heiress days. Meanwhile, I got an award for the Hanamaru Frozen Bento products.
Congrats! You might surpass me soon.
I don't know. No matter what, I'll always be grateful for everyone and for you.
You should say that you're going to beat me no matter what. Well, I won't let you through. But yes, your properness. I like that about you.
My heart raced at the word like. With her by my side, my anxiety disappeared. Chizuru Rukawa, I've always liked you. Please, go out with me. I couldn't hear anything around me from the nerves, but I heard her voice clearly.
Yes, I'd be happy to. I've liked you since I saw how passionate you were at the interview.
What? Being passionate about something is something you should never make fun of, even if you don't understand it. That person needs that passion to move forward, and it can lead to the world becoming a better place. From the bottom of my heart, I want people to be able to talk about their passions and dreams without any hesitation.
Hello, my lovely friends. It's Brittany here, back with another fantabulous episode. So I don't know about all of you, but I feel like my interview job process is the opposite of Tanabe's in this episode. It's like when I get the job, I'm like, woohoo, let's go! But it's like the interview process that's like, or audition process in my field, that's like, let me in. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!